Well, welcome aboard. Today we're making cutting boards, and what's so special about that is we're going to try to make a cutting board using our 25-inch built drum sander we installed a few weeks ago. So if you want to see it, stand by, because that's what we're going to do today. Oh, welcome to another Memphis Monday 210 or 52, whichever number system we're using these days. Today we're going to be making some cutting boards. What I think is going to be interesting about this is we're going to try to use our drum sander on one of the cutting boards. Remember, the drum sander is 25 inches wide, but the thickness planer is only 13.5 inches wide. So the idea of the drum sander is we can put bigger cutting boards and bigger panels through and smooth them off. But we're not going to get any smoothing off done unless we do what? You got it. We need to knock off that chatter. This is our cutting board that's only 12 inches wide. This will go through the thickness planer, and we've done this before. I've gone ahead and glued this one up. Let's go take a look at the wide one. These are the boards for the wide one, and it's going to be about 2 feet wide, so, or less than 2 feet wide, 22 inches wide. And I've got the boards laid out to put glue on them right now. This is the clamp. These are the clamps that I'm going to use. What I'll do is after I get the glue on those boards, I'll bring them over here one at a time and stack them in the clamps and then clamp it down. I don't know if you can even hear me, it's raining so hard out there, but that's actually kind of good because that'll slow down the drying time of the glue a little bit. What I'm doing here is putting some glue on it. Maybe a little bit too much. Now I'll be taking these boards here that I just put glue on and moving them over to my clamps and installing them one at a time. Goes right in there like that. Now I'm going to snug these clamps up. Now I got to snug them up at this end. Just got to make sure they don't bow. You know, they don't bow up. Now to ensure they don't bow up, or lessen the chances anyway, I'm putting these smaller bar clamps on the top. That way the strain will be equalized. So I have pipe clamps all throughout the middle there. I got 5 of them. And then right at the end, the very end here, I'm going to add a bar clamp. Right at that little nippy end. I don't always do this, but in this case I'm going to put some sawdust down. Try to clean up some of the glue. What I'm doing here is I'm going to try to clean this sandpaper belt here, and I'm going to try to replace this one here that's missing. So let's try cleaning this one first. That belt has a wedge cut out of it. So I'm cutting a wedge out of this one. Here's what I mean. You can see right here. You can see where I put that line. That's where this wedge starts. And I went around and measured it. You can see my little marks there. There's another one. And this, the paper goes down in this slot right here, and it's apparently a no tool deal. You just pull up on that clip and put it in there and begin winding it around. Let's give that a try and turn it. Here's our little cutting board I'm making with thickness planer. We'll do the other one. The glue's not dry on that big layup yet, so we'll do that later. Next step here is to sand it. Well, I'm out of butcher block oil. I gotta get some. I got maybe enough to put a light coat on this one. Well, that's what our thickness planer edition looks like. And this is the drum sander edition. Once this dries out, I'll put it through the drum sander, smooth it all out, and then I've got to cut it in 2-inch sections so I can flip it up on edge and get an end grain cutting board out of it. The friend I'm doing this for, I'm going to give him this as a bonus. This is a piece of cutting board remnant. We cut off another cutting board because it was too long. But it'd still make a nice little cutting board. It's kind of small, but okay. So as you can tell by the captions when we were trying to install this this sandpaper, I'm going to have to take the old sandpaper off to copy the profile on my bulk. Well, here's our cutting board stock we just cut out, and I just went over on the table saw and cut it into strips. And so I'll be gluing this side and then flipping it up on end like this so that we get end. This is the scan. This is the quarter sawn side here, and I cut it into strips, 2-inch strips, and then I'll re-glue it. I'll flip these up like that. And then we'll have end grain. And it's still too big for the for my thickness planer, so I'll be running it through the drum sander again. When I go get that butcher block roll today, I'm going to have to get me some glue too. Okay, time machine time. I'll put you on time machine and how'd you like your ride in the time machine? It's been 4 hours, so we're going to take this out and then we'll see if we can run it through the drum sander. I finally got that, figured out how that belt went on. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and sand this, and then I'll run it through the joiner and route the edges over a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put some butcher block oil on this thing. Reason being, kind of in a rush. I'm doing this for a neighbor who's having a hootenanny tomorrow and wants to give out a cutting board or two to some kinfolks. Well, there's our cutting boards for the 210th edition of Memphis Monday. This one's kind of unique because we made this using our new drum sander, and we also began to learn how to operate the thing. So he's going to be giving these out as gifts tomorrow. So I need to continue to put the mineral oil on them, the butcher block oil. Try to get them halfway seasoned before it gets. Well, that does it for another Memphis Monday, Memphis 215, the second video in year 5. Today we had a cutting board frenzy. We got a couple of end grains and one quarter sawn. We finally got our drum sander working and trying to learn how to replace the sandpaper. It's actually pretty easy. I'd just never done it before. So anyway, I think it came out pretty good. I think they're going to be presents tomorrow. So I hope they like them and everything. But I'm just rambling on. So like and favorite and share and comment and all the stuff you do on the internet. Most important, make sure you're back here next week for another exciting Memphis Monday. Thanks for playing along.